What's up, everybody? Welcome to Johnny I Pro Show. I have here no other than Richard Holliday. How are you, sir?
Excellent.
Good. I gotta say that.
Excellent.
Is this your first time in? Well, you've probably been here, obviously, in Canada, plenty of times.
Plenty.
Yeah. So now, first thing that comes to mind when you think of Canada, I gotta ask you.
Cold.
Cold. Yeah, you were saying before you started. You're not a fan of the cold.
No. I mean, I'm from Connecticut, so I'm from the Northeast, where, it gets cold. But today, I'm a bit cold.
Yeah. Well, we're getting to that winter.
We're getting to that point. So I mean, that was just kind of the front of mind word. I'm sure there's other adjectives I can use to describe Canada, but off the rip, it's going to be cold.
Yeah, that's it. At least you got your. Is it a coffee or a tea?
Tea.
Tea. Okay.
God, no. It's an Americano. Yeah, venti Americano.
We're a tea drinking country somewhat here.
Are you really?
Yeah, somewhat. I believe so. I drink tea.
It checks out. It checks out.
I love it. Now, what got you into wrestling?
Wrestling got me into wrestling.
Wow. Who are your favorites growing up?
Right. No, I mean, I've loved wrestling my entire life. Growing up, Kane and the Undertaker.
Kane, Brothers of Destruction.
Yes.
Wow. What was it about them that just got you hooked on them?
They were cool. I mean, I'm 6 years old. You get into the world of wrestling for the first time ever, and it was a lot easier for me to resonate with these larger than life, not real people characters, as opposed to you get older and you realize how great these wrestlers were, the Rocks and the Stone Colds and Triple H's and of course, obviously. But when you're 5 or 6, it was very easily to be impressionable by Kane and the Undertaker. Yeah. So I was.
Yeah, exactly. Did you grow up in the Attitude Era? Was that your era?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
I love it. Now, any memories that just go back to, is there a memory or a match from the Attitude Era that just sticks you to today? That's one of your favorite memories?
Yes. My father used to bring me to, it was called the old New Haven Coliseum. And that got torn down now. It's a parking lot in New Haven now. But that parking lot used to be the New Haven Coliseum. They used to come at least twice a year. And I remember when The Undertaker was doing the ministry and he put Stone Cold on the cross, yes. And he hung Austin on the cross, and I was there. And the first SmackDown was in New Haven.
Wow, ever SmackDown.
Yes,
okay,
the pilot SmackDown was in New Haven, so I was at that too. So those are two very early memories for me of going live, and part of the hooking process, right?
Yeah, I love it. Now today, obviously, we're here at Destiny Wrestling. You're taking on new TNA champion Mike Santana. Now, what do you go through to prep just going against a new champ like that, Mike Santana? It's been in the game for quite a long time.
It's a beautiful thing about the way that I approach this business is that I don't have to prepare for a specific match. And I hate to freaking quote this guy. I hate to even give him a little bit of credit. I'm always ready for the opportunities, right? I'm always prepared. Screw Matt Cardona and screw his catchphrases. So it doesn't matter. I have big match after big match after big match. It honestly seems like 2025 has just been big match after big match for me. Yeah. So Mike Santana, of course, we're going to qualify that as a big match, sure, but I'm not going to prepare any differently than I would for any other match I have. Every Richard Holliday match is a big match.
Exactly.
Every time I get in the ring, it's a big deal. Everywhere I'm at, that's the place to be.
Well said. Now, you teamed up in your early days at MLW, and you tagged with MJF, winning the tag titles together. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, it was cool. That was earlier on in my career, obviously. We're talking 2019, I think.
Yeah, 6 years.
That happened, yeah. So, at that point in my career, it was awesome. Being with MLW, it put me on a national platform, kind of gave me the opportunity to be seen by eyeballs all over the world, realistically. So, winning those tag team championships was a highlight of my tenure there for sure.
Wow. Now, what would you tell your younger self if you could say something right now?
Man, if I can tell my younger self something of what I know now.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I don't know if I really tell them anything other than enjoy what you're going to do, because you're really, really good at this.
Love it.
And it's only going to get better.
Exactly. Couldn't have said better. Now, you defeated Savio Vega in a Caribbean strap match. He's also fought Steve Austin in that. So let's talk about that. He's also a fan of the show. He's been on here before. Now let's talk being in the ring with Savio Vega, a legend. To me, I personally think he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame.
I agree.
Yes, he's been through. He's been nation domination. He's been through a lot. Even his own career itself. He's fought actually Stone Cold's first ever match.
Yeah.
Because I remember you was telling that before too as well. Like in the ring with him as a Caribbean strap match. How was that?
So only two. I believe. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I could be wrong. I don't think I am though. Only two people in the world have ever had a strap match against Savio Vega. Stone Cold Steve Austin and me. Right? Am I right or am I wrong?
Yeah, you're right.
Right?
Wow. Okay.
So that's rarefied air.
Legendary status there.
If we're talking. I don't know. Did Steve beat Savio?
I believe. I don't know. That's a good question. Did Steve?
I don't know. I don't remember.
I don't know.
Here's what I know though. Savio Vega. I love Savio. I do. I was going to cut a promo on you, Savio. I really was. But don't think if I don't see you next, I won't hit you with my signature move. Because I will, Savio. I will. I'll strike on you, and you know I will too.
I love it.
No, he's a great guy. He really has. He was very influential in my career. Did a lot for me. That kind of that moment in time when I was working with Savio was very good. I'm very appreciative of him, and I stay in touch with him too.
Great guy.
I do.
Guy. Let's talk about now IWA, Puerto Rico itself. Like any fond memories, but besides that, like that you just loved making when you were in Puerto Rico?
I remember one time I wrestled on the island, and they had to take me through the back of the building and get into a car with like a hood on and everything because it was the people hated me that much. Wow. And Savio was actually a little bit nervous for me because he's like, this is Puerto Rico, bro. You know, this isn't, Connecticut. So, but yeah, I'm just out there doing my thing. And, I remember getting on the microphone and cutting a little promo in Spanish and telling them, I was like, lo siento, mi no hablo español, no necesito, mi hablo inglés, because I'm el campeón, and I was saying all that stuff, back in like 2020. They didn't like that. I remember fans were giving my opponent, Mr. Big, I wrestled Mr. Big on the island. They were handing him kendo sticks. They just showed up with kendo sticks. And I'm like, where the hell are we?
Yeah.
God. So I had to get out of there. I haven't been to the island in a bit. I'd like to come back, as long as it's safer.
Exactly. I guess now, what has wrestling taught you through so many years that you've been doing this? What has wrestling taught you?
Man, I mean, so many things. I mean, to come to my mind immediately. I mean, it's taught me how to be a proper businessman, how to really take this from a business point of view. A lot of people talk about that, but I don't know if they really know what that means. How this is a business and like literally a business from like a department point of view. Like, I'm an independent wrestler. I don't have a contract. I don't wrestle for anybody other than me, right? So I do my own marketing. I do my own management. Do my own accounting. That's like a business part of it that people don't really talk about, and like doing that at a good level. Then the business of pro wrestling of like, well, when you do market yourself, how do you make that so that's something that people want to see, that people gravitate towards? When you market yourself and people want to gravitate towards you, is there merchandise that now they want to buy because of that? There's so much that goes into it. I think it's taught me like how to be that business guy first.
Love it. Now coming down to this as well, a couple questions left. Now I called the fan questions. Now, if there could be a dream match for you, anybody from the past and the present, who would it be?
I tend to stay away from the dream match scenario questions. I'm more of a dream moment guy.
That was good.
Where it's, I want to do the great things that this business has afforded very few people to say that they've done. I want to main event WrestleMania. I want to win a Royal Rumble. I want to wrestle in the Tokyo Dome. I want to wrestle in Wembley. So those are like the things that I think about, and I'm like, man, those are things I really want to do.
That's a dream.
If I had to, but I'm also a believer in not copping out of questions. The question was, do I have a dream opponent? I do. it would be Randy. It'd be Randy Orton.
Oh, that'll be a banger. Wow.
It'd be Randy Orton.
That'll be good. Now, how important is the legacy to you?
I think it's important in the sense that if the Holliday name does carry on, it started with me. I'm not carrying on a family legacy in the wrestling business from anybody else. I'm first generation, so it's just me. So I can't say that legacy is that important to me because I'm still worried about making my name. So if you want to just say my name singularly is my legacy, then yeah, obviously it's extraordinarily important to me. But it's not like I am coming from a lineage or a family or anything like that where it's important to carry on, like the torch being passed to you. I'm lighting the flame myself. So.
Exactly. Now, when it's all said and done, what do you want the fans to remember Richard Holliday as?
He really was the most marketable. He really was the most marketable. And whether you loved me or you hated me, you liked me, you didn't see it in me, you didn't know, whatever the case may be, you're gonna remember me.
Couldn't have said better. I want to thank you so much for your time, and good luck tonight.
Thank you, man.
And all the best.
Much appreciated.